Hello there, kiddos, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Uncle Frank, and in today's video, we are going to be cracking open one of each of the first two Chinese Pokemon gem packs. These are a pretty neat exclusive product designed to help the Chinese market catch up to the Scarlet and Violet era. These have a bunch of reprints, and they have exclusive cards in them. They are really neat products, all things considered, and we are going to be cracking open the first two boxes. The first two sets, because there's four now, right? I think there's four now. There's this one here is Gem Pack 1. Gem Pack 2. Gem Pack 3 has a Gengar, and I don't remember what Gem Pack 4 is, but I'm sure it'll come to me. And I think there's another one coming out not too much later as well. And as I stumble over my words and struggle to open up simple cardboard boxes of Pokemon cards, wow, that is a strong seal. We can begin, at least, to anticipate what we're going to find here. These are not, I mean, as you can see, these are not super card heavy packs, but what they are heavy in is, let's just rip that off there. Yeah. They are heavy in nice reprints and variants. There's a decent card pool with a bunch of different variants per card, including, for some of them, shiny versions and different foiling, and yes, for the big boys, full arts, which is, of course, for the exclusive cards, what everyone's really looking for. The Captain Pikachu, the alt art, evolutions, etc. And just here we can see there's 4 cards a pack, handful of different Pokemon on display, and a handful of different foiling types. So this is a Pokeball type, energy foiling, super fucking sparkly foiling, and the coveted Master Ball foil, which everyone absolutely loves. But for me, if it isn't the shiny version or the alt art, I don't really get too excited, especially since for the most part, a lot of the cards in this set aren't really sellable. I can't exactly sell them on TCG Player or eBay unless I have a full set, so they just kind of sit around until I get enough to sell full sets, which does happen from time to time. These are actually really cheap boxes, all things considered. You know, the exclusivity of them, the supposed rarity. Ooh, there's a shiny Donald Duck. But yeah, overall, these are actually relatively cheap. They're all sub $80, I think, right now. And getting a hold of them is relatively easy, and cracking into them is even more easy, in my opinion. There's the stamp foil variant, which does not look flat, but it is flat. It looks like it's like raised slightly, has a texture to it, but it doesn't. In fact, I don't think, yeah, the shiny has a texture. I guess I was wrong about that, but that might be the only foil variant that does have texture. There is, if I didn't know that this was an official product, I would tell you that that was a fake card, because of that kind of foiling, man. That always messes with me. But yeah, let's talk about this little catch-up product here. Yeah, surprise, surprise, not every region in the world has equal access to Pokemon. Ooh, shiny cat. Captain Pikachu, everyone loves that card. And for China to have access to not only catch-up products like the Gem Pack, but to exclusive cards only found in this product, and so far not printed anywhere else, is really cool because it creates this nice demand. Ooh, Master Ball Pikachu. Dope. People are going to love that little boy. And yeah, there are exclusive cards just to this set. Like I said, the Captain's Pikachu, the alt arts for the starters, the evolutions in set 2. And that does create a lot of interest, and it raises the question of how many more, or how likely, I think, is the better question. How likely is it that the Pokemon Company will create these region exclusive special variant art cards for the future? This was a nice hit for the box. So, Pikachu and this alt art. I'm pretty sure this is an exclusive. So this was a decent pack right there. And speaking of these exclusives, I mean, that's something that I think in the future, assuming that these don't come to the English or Japanese markets, I think these cards alone will make these very desirable sets, especially, again, given their price. Given how relatively cheap it is to acquire boxes. People will overlook it, and, oh, that's really sliding. People will overlook this stuff, and in 5-10 years' time, they'll really be jonesing for these kind of hard-to-get exclusive cards, which I think is always nice. It does give me optimism, I think, for the future of such products. Master Ball, little guy. But as I wrap up box 1 here, I just want to say that, you know, for the most part, a lot of the excitement around this stuff really died off after the second set came out. And people, you know, discourse online kind of slowed down as people started focusing on more of the newer sets that were coming out here in Japanese and English. That is a full suite of the starters in shiny. That's pretty dope. Might keep that for myself. But while the excitement's died down, I think the potential is still very much there, to the point where I have a lot of confidence, in fact, in this product line for the long term. Oh, another shiny. Can we get the shiny Pikachu? Final pack, let's find out. Come on, baby. Something sexy. Although I guess we've already gotten plenty sexy stuff. So yeah, 1 box, not a huge amount of cards. And again, most of them are in Chinese, so I can't list them most of the places. But 4 Pikachu cards, an alt art, Fuecoco, and a bunch of shinies, which people do love this shiny. So that was box 1. Let's take a look at box number 2, which is, in my opinion, even more exciting because of the chance at that delicious Umbreon that people are absolutely in love with. Umbreon is a super duper popular Pokemon these days, with loads of people wanting a bite of some kind of Umbreon to make their holy grail. There's obviously the Moonbreon, but there's other ones as well out there that people are eyeballing as like hyper nice collector's pieces that they focus on. And it was not Umbreon, it is Leafeon, which is still a nice card. Don't get me wrong, that is still pretty dope art, but I'm pretty sure that will be the only alt art for the box, which is honestly not bad. That'll probably sell pretty fast on like eBay or something, if I'm being honest. But yeah, this was the more exciting of the... Oh, that's nice too. This was the more exciting of the 2 original sets for the Gem Pack series, just because Eevee is a super popular Pokemon. Its evolutions are, each of them, I think, highly desired in by at least one person. I mean, come on, look at that. That's nice, right? Look at that. That's nice, right? So the entire Eevee family has a lot of fans, and that makes, I think, while I was positive about Gem Pack 1, I am way more positive about Gem Pack 2, way more optimistic about its future as a collectible, as a Pokemon product that people are going to want to crack long into the future. Ooh, double Jolteon pack. Just because, again, people have that love for the line, and that love for the line creates a potential demand down the road that I'm super optimistic about. Glaceon. It's a bright-ass fucking foiling again. I'm going to be honest, not a fan of that foiling, but everything else about this stuff is pretty good. It's just the one foiling set that I'm not super keen on. The Stars one is okay, but that one just bugs with me. I don't know what it is. Like, see that? That looks pretty nice. That's good. That one, I don't know. It wigs me out. I don't know how to explain it. It is what it is. I guess. But yeah, there's the third set. The third gem set is the Gengar one. I don't have any of those on hand at the moment. I forget what this character's name is, but that is a nice alt art. Yeah, the third set has Gengar in it, which is another super popular Pokemon, if we're being completely honest. Ooh, it's 2 Leafeons. And I think Gengar will increase the chances of that third set being super desirable too. But if I'm being honest, I don't think there's a gem pack set for Charizard yet, but if there is, that one would be the most desirable one. Like, easily. Just because of how super successful Charizard is, how successful the Charizard name is. So, you know, just to catch up, Gem Pack 1 has a Pikachu, Gem Pack 2 has an Umbreon, Gem Pack 3 has a Gengar, I forget what's in Gem Pack 4. 2 Glaceons, that's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. And I think there might be a Gem Pack 5 coming soon. I don't remember. I could have sworn I heard people talking about it, though. But the entire thesis of this video is not how good or bad the gem packs themselves are individually. It's more how nice the product line is as a whole. Because exclusives are nice. And as we wrap this up here and hope that we get... I don't know, this was a pretty banger box altogether, if I'm being honest. But if we can get one more cool hit, that'd be nice. But yeah, the thesis here at the end is just more exclusive products with potential down the road to appreciate really well. It's just always really nice. And I look forward to where products like this are going to go in the future. And with that said, that's everything, guys. Thank you guys so much for joining me as we crack open packs. You guys know that I just love to rip open boxes. It is one of my favorite pastimes. And I think we even got a pretty good pull. So you guys, let me know what you think in the comment section below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Ciao.